Okay, now you guys can hear me. My mic resets. I don't know why. Hello. Nobody heard me until this point. I love that. Um but hope everyone's doing well. Um I appreciate y'all being here. Um Sorry I haven't been live much recently. I just been feeling a little blah lately. But yeah, I already started this one. I do gotta I wish I had like one more monitor. That would make this so much easier. Yeah, that would make this so much easier. Okay. Let's see. What jobs do we have available? Yeah, we're just doing quick jobs. I'm going to probably choose the price per distance over anything. So we get the most money. I was thinking about doing this with the realistic economy, but I wouldn't there wouldn't be a point in time where I'd be able to really get my own company going right away. With like having other drivers and stuff. That might be something I do in the future. And when I say in the future, it's gonna be I have no clue when. But yeah. So we'll do this job. Yeah, this is a game that I'll always go back to. What was my... Okay, there we go. I bumped into something a little bit, but it's fine. Yeah, like this game and like there's a reason that this has my most amount of playtime in it. I'm almost at like 270 hours of this game. I don't know what it is about this game, or even like, so I have a couple ideas for different like themed runs on Farming Simulator. But I'm not too sure which one I want to do first. One was just being like a straight chicken farmer, just chickens, nothing else, and just have a chicken army. Um, then the other one was being like a grass farmer. Just having grass. I cannot see past this tree. Oh, of course you're turning. And that always gets me when I do a turn, because I like move my camera around with my mouse when I do turns, and it always messes me up. And I gotta make sure I press the button. Remember what button I pressed in the first place? Like have it as, because in the past I'd like had it like all over the place. So want to, like, eventually, get, like, a whole, like, set up, like, a whole, like, it looks like I'm in a truck. But that will end up being, so, if you're new here, I'm going to be going to basic training, January 13th. So I'm probably going to be taking a bit of a hiatus from streaming. And like I might be able to fit streams in here and there, but I'm not too sure and I don't want to guarantee it. So I'm just doing this to pass time at this point. Yeah, I go in January. And I'd say like maybe I'd be able to fit streams in, but I do not know what my schedule is going to be like because I do have a busier job that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going. Ooh, we're gonna. And if you're watching on the YouTube stream, if you don't like the vertical stream, I am live also on Twitch. You want to just do something real quick? I just want to make sure like everything looks okay. So just give me a moment. Okay, cool. It looks fine. Merging back in. Yeah, I was contemplating streaming Arc Raiders. I don't know. I have just a thing when it comes to like streaming kind of competitive games. I don't really like doing it. Because I just want to like be locked in on things like that. And also it doesn't really go with my rebrain that much at all. So I do want to eventually get a better steering wheel and stuff for this. Because this one I've had for a bit. It's like a very budget one too. The pedals are very squeaky. Because I've used them a lot. And they're like I don't want to say it's cheap, but it is kind of cheap. Everything's just plastic really on here. I always forget, like, what buttons I put stuff on. I do want to get that, Is it the Hori trucking? Steering wheel. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, I didn't get a fine for that. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. there's that one that has like all the buttons, like literally all the buttons on it. And I want to get that eventually. It's expensive. Are you about to commit insurance fraud? Please don't. Yeah, I know I talk about it so much, but I never thought like the amount of like time that I would put into this game, like when I first played it, it was just to meme around, just goof around, because I don't have my driver's license, and I kept seeing clips of this game and stuff, and then like I decided to actually like take this game seriously. Like, you can definitely find clips of me, like, just kind of messing around a lot. But, that changed. Like, when I was trying it on, so I was playing on controller for a while. And then I found out about the different, like, virtual trucking companies. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna get a, steering wheel. Well, I was already thinking about getting a steering wheel before I found out about the virtual trucking companies, and I decided to just go for it with like just like a budget steering wheel. And then I joined one company, and then I stopped playing the game for a while. So then I left that company, joined a different company, on here. And just haven't really been playing much of this recently, because I was playing Farming Simulator a lot recently. You want to turn a little faster, please? Yeah, so I've been playing a lot of, Arc Raiders. I haven't really been doing too much of Farming Simulator lately. I've been like, I played this when I first got Farming Simulator. I played this for like maybe a couple hours that day, maybe not even, and then I like hopped right into some Farming Simulator when Buddy A-Tags got it for me. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to get some like maybe like some copyright-free music thing going on, but last time I was having a lot of issues with it, so there's just gonna be some times where it's just really quiet. I think when I do get like my own trailer in this game, I think I'm gonna go flatbed, or I might even go a low boy. Not too sure yet on what where I wanna focus on, but I think what I wanna do eventually like have my like employees all kind of have what is it? I'm blanking on what it's called. Man, it's gonna come to me in like a sec, probably. Or I'm gonna. I might have them do flatbeds, but I might not. I might have them do like an actual trailer like that one. What is it called? A reefer. Okay, a reefer. Okay, cool. I could not think of the name for the life of me there. I don't think I'm gonna take out any loans in this game. And if I do take out loans, it's going to be so that maybe if I upgrade a place, like one of my garages, and I hire a couple people, and I need to get a couple trucks quickly for them, then I might do it like that, but probably not. Or if I do, I'm gonna try like to pay it off as quick as possible. I'm also, because this isn't gonna be like a super realistic run thingy, I might do a different one where I do that, but this isn't gonna be that. So fatigue simulation is off. Realistic economy is off, as you can see already. I will fast travel places if I need to, if I want to. I don't know if I will often. Do I have to have a turn signal here on? I don't think so. No, I don't. Because it's like, basically I'm going straight, in a sense. I do want to move over, though. I don't want to be in this lane. Am I gonna have to move back over? No, okay. Wait, I might have to. It's really annoying when I start my stream and I don't pay attention to the fact that my mic decided to not connect. Well, like, it's an OBS thing. Sometimes it'll just go back to the default, like, no matter what, like, happens, like, and I can't figure out if there's something that causes it to do that, or what, but it's just kind of annoying, because it just happens so randomly. At some point with this game, I do want to get into doing stick shift. I don't know how to do stick shift. So I do want to learn stick shift though at some point. Like in real life, I want to learn stick shift at some point. Even though stick shift's kind of dying out in a sense. Not really like dying out, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of things are going away from that. But I could totally be wrong on that. Ooh, I went too far. What am I? Where do you need it? Let's just play it safe. Ooh. Bam. Look at that. So, we're getting somewhere a little with some money. Clamshell bucket. That's gonna be on a... We'll do this one. Move. Wait. That's not a cow. Those are buffaloes. Please don't get stuck. I gotta get better at like doing wide turns, things like that. Yeah, definitely gotta get better with like wide turns. Yeah, this was like kind of last minute decision on what to stream. Like, I was sitting here, I was like, I'm gonna do some trucking, and then I got everything like set up and stuff for it. Yeah, it's crazy to like, cause I was like thinking about some of like the old clips of me playing this, me like going off road and stuff, just not taking it serious. Those clips probably go like people like those clips, but I don't know. I just playing this like realistically, just feels better. I don't know. I feel like I've learned a lot by just playing it like as if I'm like really driving a truck. Not that like I have the realistic economy on, which genuinely when I would play this a lot like off stream and everything, I would just play this on realistic economy. I wouldn't really be on my my just regular profile. I'd be on my modded one. Last time I played this, I had some weird stuff going on. Like, my settings were like all weird. Like my view distance for mirrors was like very low. Like there wouldn't be like it. Like the ground and stuff would end like almost like maybe like where that truck is behind me, or maybe even a little closer, it would just stop. And it was so ugly to look at, so I had to play around with some settings and stuff, which I never had to do, like, in the past. Like, I don't know what changed that it like, was like, yep, we're gonna reverse all your settings and make the game look horrible. Okay, so this is a four-way stop, but I'm gonna just go, because there's nothing coming. Oh, what the? Okay. That vehicle, got in my way. It's not my fault. It was my fault, but we don't have to talk about it. That if there was a vehicle there, I just wanted to do the turn. Okay, my headlights are on. Something bad happened to that trailer over there. There's a bunch of trailers that had something bad happen to them. I don't think I've driven on this road. Unless I have, and just never paid attention. But I don't remember that, the junkyard. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eventually get myself like the Peterbilt, or the Kenworth, and then for my employees, I'm going to have them have, well, so I'm gonna have the like nice old school one, like truck. They're going to have like the more modern looking ones. Just kind of distinguish me from them, my truck from theirs. Because I don't feel like because I don't want to spend too much on like a truck for the AIs. I want to, because my truck's going to be very, very nice. Be the best thing ever. And I don't feel like spending that much money every time I get a truck. So they're not gonna have bad trucks, but they're just not gonna have the same truck as me. But their trucks are gonna be like kind of all the same. I am behind on like 2 of the DLCs, like the state DLCs. I think I'm behind because I know there was Missouri, or maybe I'm not behind on 2. Maybe I'm just behind on 1. Okay, I messed that guy up because he definitely was going straight. Yeah, he was going straight and definitely had the right way. But we don't gotta talk about it. We don't gotta talk about it. He was fine with it. He stopped. He didn't beep or anything at me. AIs don't beep in this game. That's how it feels. Oh wait, they might. I feel like you're sitting at a... Maybe. I'm actually not too sure on that. Or maybe they do and I just haven't paid them any mind. We're over here about to go off the road. On accident. Yeah, so these streams might be like 2 to 3 hours long every night, when I do stream. I don't want these, like, episodes that I'm doing with this to go, like, be, like, super long. I will be uploading, like, so since I'm live on YouTube, in the vertical format, I was thinking about still having my, like, just regular VOD go up on YouTube as well. But I'm not 100% on that yet. move over, I think. Maybe? I'll probably have time to do that. Dude, I hate when I realized too late that I should have moved over, like, a couple miles back because of how traffic is. I'm gonna actually just move over just to be safe. Watch me have to be in that lane, and I just messed up between. I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, I am speeding right behind a cop. Insane. Rosanna. Go into that lane, slow down, get me. Oh, supercuts. Oh, cool. So, look, I'm moved over. Perfect. Then I'm gonna have to move over on that side. I'm gonna just go right into that lane. Wait, why did it tell me to move to this lane? If I have to go over there. Oh boy. We're a little close to him, I think. Maybe not really. Not too bad. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn here, I think, right? Yeah. I'm gonna just play it safe. I'm going to probably get caught up with this. Or maybe not. Man. Okay. Look at that. We did it. I did it. I think I'm gonna do long distance. Now, what's my mail? Official transports, and then okay. Understood. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. Why not? It's a shorter one, but I still get a nice amount of money for it. Can I go up that way? got caught there a little bit, but it's fine. Just a little. I didn't mean to, like, totally stop like that. Ooh, please. Just move around it. There we go. We got stuck on a fire hydrant, but it's fine. I'm still figuring out wide turns and when and how wide should I go, and that's crazy because I got almost 270 hours in this game, but I don't know how to do wide turns, man. Genuinely. I either go too wide sometimes, or I don't go wide enough. And we're going. Yeah, whatever job gives me the most price per distance, I'm gonna take that job for the most part. There might be an exception here or there. Let's say there's like this really cool, like longer job that I want to do, then I'll do that instead of like a shorter job. But for the most part, I'm just gonna pick the like best price per distance. I'm going very fast. Yeah, tomorrow might stream Arc Raiders, because I know they got a update thingy going on tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. And there's like the community event starting. And it's gearing up for the next map and stuff. I think I'm almost done with all like the missions as of right now, but I don't think I am. I think I might be. I think I've done maybe 40, almost maybe 50 missions, and I know there's like, I read that there's like 63. I just did earlier. It was crazy. So I did a mission where you have to kill a leaper in that game. So I did it at Dam Battlegrounds, and I brought a wolf pack with me. Okay, so I was looking in every spot where there's usually a leaper, and then I finally found one. It's the one over by the testing annex. So there's like a little guard shack thing there. So I threw the wolf pack at him, and then I hopped in there, and I was just kind of going around in there, then out of there, and then back in there and stuff, fighting this thing, fighting off like 3 or 4 wasps that came over too. It was crazy, but I was just popping them with an anvil. I threw a couple snap blast grenades, but those missed, but we don't get to talk about that, because that's not important to the story. Threw a couple of those at it, and totally missed. So, speaking of like the sticky grenade things, so I like the trigger nade, but I feel like I've blown myself up. I have not used those the way I should be. I've blown myself up one time. I brought 3 in, and I got tired of dealing with this Hornet one time, and I ended up using all 3 to try to take down this Hornet, because I missed 2 of them, and I landed 1 of them, but yeah. I do really like the Snap Blast grenade. I just have to time it a little bit better, because my accuracy is like terrible with those things. I'm gonna go. Please, don't turn red. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with Arc Raiders. I was thinking about getting back into some Arena Breakout Infinite. I stopped playing it, well, because, like, so, I kind of stopped playing it when I first got Farming Simulator, and it was because I was just having a rough time with it, because I had a few different games where, like, I went to, like, I wanted them to fill squad with, like, randoms, and they didn't, and then I ended up having to go against like full teams, and it just kind of was leaving a sour taste in my mouth that they let stuff like that happen. Like, I have squad fill on, I don't get a squad, so now I have to go against people who are probably in a Discord talking to each other. Or just talking in game and have teammates. And I'm just at such a big disadvantage. Like, it just was such a rough time. I'm over moving my head this way, like it's gonna make my view of my mirror be like different. So let's see, what job do I got now? That's a good one. Wait, I do wanna... Give me a second. I might take out a loan. I might do a loan. Ooh, we got Western Star going on? I wouldn't mind Western Star. Let's, oh, okay. Let's just go there. I forgot about that. Let's see. Let's see what I got available. Yeah, nah, I'm good. Yeah, I want to leave. So, these just popped out of nowhere. So, how wide is that? Kind of want to do it, but I kind of don't want to do it, because those are kind of a pain. Sometimes I usually get them caught on something. I'm gonna go for this job. I don't even... What is a skidder? Oh, okay, I know what it is now. So what's the... I have no clue which way this is wanting me to go. Maybe this one? Hopefully this way? Oh, well, okay. My PC had that issue, where I wasn't able to do anything with it for a while, and then it kind of fixed itself. So after that, like, I'm not getting any force feedback like I should be. I think I didn't download the driver thing for this, so that's probably why. But yeah, I gotta do that. I just reminded myself. Because I like force feedback. It just feels good. I don't know. Like, yeah, I need force feedback. This doesn't feel right. Do deer jump out on you? No, they do not. At least I don't think so. Maybe there's a mod for that. There's like a mod for everything. That would be stressful. So that made me think, actually. There's different times where, like, I'm driving and there'll be, like the caution falling rocks thing. And I'll be like, do rocks actually fall? Because, like, that'd be kind of hectic. I'd be over here, like, swerving to get out the way of rocks. Ooh, we're going really fast. That's one thing that, these, like, the speed limit, like, drops so drastically sometimes in certain spots, and, like, I usually get a ticket. And I try to avoid that. But how are you doing, Mac Daddy? Can I call you Mac? You're having a good day. Doing good? That's good. Nice. Glad you're doing good. Yeah, but this game is a lot of fun, weirdly. It's definitely not for everyone. It's just, like, I like playing competitive games. I don't like streaming competitive games. That's why, like, in the past, when I've tried to stream competitive stuff, I just kind of just don't really feel it. Like, well, and here's the thing. When I say competitive, I'm not enjoying them. I'm not talking about Warzone. I'm talking about, like, in the past I've tried to stream Rainbow Six Siege. I've done PUBG here and there. Like, and I just, like, certain games just, I don't know. I just can't, if I'm streaming, I just don't feel like I can lock in and still be an engaging streamer at times. So, but even with this, sometimes, like, I just be quiet sometimes. Just trying to think of the next thing to just randomly yap about. Wait, just give me a moment, because I'm looking so far over that it's... Let me get on a straightaway, and then I'll read your comment. Okay, there's a straight coming up. You used to play GTA, follow the rules of the road, so this game seems fun as heck. Yeah, it's a good time, and if you're not on PC, they have... I don't know if they have, like, a release date, right, like, an actual, like, date for a console release, but I know this is coming to console, too, soon, and they're adding, like, cars, like, they got I think there's a Ford pack coming, and, is it Chevy? Oh, get out of under my logo. Yeah, in GTA, the thing is with like following the rules of the road in GTA, I just feel like the lights don't change fast enough, and then I get like annoyed. So then I just go. But that could just be me. I just like zoom in GTA. Yeah. Yeah, like you have to use like your blinkers and stuff. Which sometimes I forget to. But I've been trying to be better about that. But people in real life don't even use their blinkers, so... Yeah, I currently have realistic company mod on, and I think a traffic mod that makes the traffic like more kind of realistic and stuff, due to like the like time of day and stuff. I think that's what I have. I know I have like at least 2 mods going now. I would run, so I've already talked about it, but there's this realistic economy mod where like it's like real like truck driving like money that you make cents on the mile and stuff, maybe like a little over $1 on the mile, depending on what type of transport you're doing. I've played that a lot more than well, I don't know if I've played that a lot more than just the regular vanilla game, but I might have played it more. I just find it funner, just making a real living. So they don't have snow yet in this game. At least I don't think so. I know there was probably mods for that, but they've kind of been teasing snow and stuff, I think. Which would be awesome for this game to have, because it would add a level of like, you gotta make sure you're driving right in the winter in different places. And so the DLC that this game gets, it's always like, maybe there's like the car packs that I talked about, those are DLCs. There might be like different customization packs that are DLCs, and then the main DLC things are different states. So they're like halfway across America now with all the states. I'll show you the map. I'll actually show you it now. So world map. I got. How do I make? Oh, okay, so I got a good amount of the DLC. Okay, so I'm missing 2 states. I don't. One of these is Missouri. That's all I know. I think this one is. Or this one. I don't know. Yeah, so they're working on, if this is Louisiana, they're working on that. And then I don't remember what else they're working on. Yeah, dude, chains on the tires would be awesome. Like, as a winter, part of the winter stuff. That would be really cool. But yeah, there's a lot of like mods to this game too. I probably didn't even start doing anything with mods till like maybe 100 hours, after like 100 hours of playtime. I know there's people with like thousands of hours of playtime, which is crazy, but it's not really like super crazy. It's just people be loving this game. You know, when I first played this, like I've said already, I was just playing to like kind of as just a meme, and then I like kind of just fell in love with it. Then decided to get a steering wheel, not the greatest steering wheel. And then I started doing the virtual trucking companies to oh dear. Please, are you gonna let me like go? Are you going to merge? I'm flabbergasted. Like, get out of my way. Like, actually, like... Oh, what am I stuck on? Dude, come on. Bro just couldn't wait. Ugh. Now I'm stuck on something. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. Not my fault. So, that's not my fault. None of that was my fault. I promise you. Genuinely, not at all my fault. That guy just, like, so I was trying to, like, get to a point where he could just merge right behind me, but he was staying at the same speed as me. So then when he had to merge, he just went for it. And I tried to, like, move a little bit out the way, but it's not my fault. It could be partially my fault. Like, so I will say it's a 75-25 thing. 25% my fault, 75% fault of the Amazon driver. That's what I got from it. I'm glad you're getting a kick out of it. Yeah, I have some really, like, I don't know if they're still on my YouTube, but I have some really good clips of me just when I wasn't really trying to take this game super serious. Well, I still don't take the game super serious, but I still try to follow the rules of the road to the best of my ability. But I have some really good clips of me, like, going off-road and stuff. I don't know if I still have them on my YouTube, because, like, so I've rebranded, like, 200 times, I think. Not actually, but, like, it's been... So, I started off as... What did I start off as? Maybe, like... I think I started off as Sam1645, which was stupid. And then I went to... I think I went to the Real Stick. Yeah, like I just did, off-road. I think I went to the Real Stick. Then I went to TikTok for a little bit, because I was going to just be into just chatting thing, and that didn't last very long, because I just kind of I ran out of things to talk about, to be engaging. So then I took a break because mental health was, well, so throughout this, like, mental health, like, there was just a lot of different things in life going on that were kind of just making me not feel like streaming. So I stopped streaming, like, multiple different times, got back into it, rebranded, like, I think every time I came back from stopping. So then my longest break, I made a whole new Twitch, a whole new YouTube, and was just going by my name, Sam Kyle. And then, what else? So then I took another break, was going to just be done streaming. But then I decided to come back, and I was just I used this profile, and this profile was the real stick. Oh no, wait, there was a point where I was stick game too. I think that came before Stick Talk, I think. And then, so then it was Stick Talk, then it was the real Stick, and then it was, then I went and did Sam Kyle, and then I came back to the real Stick, and then I changed the real Stick to Sam the Sim Guy. And now my focus is on simulators. But I will stream other things if I feel like it. Like, I'm probably going to stream Arc Raiders tomorrow, since there's an update going on. I'm just going... Why'd that tree there? Yeah, so... How I got the name Real Stick, so, like, the name Stick is, it's spelled S-T-I-K. There's no C in it. But, I got that funny, like, this is how I got that name. I was playing Warzone one time, and I was playing with a random guy, and I was going by my initials, which are S-T-K, and some guy was just calling me Stick. Yeah, I did. We don't gotta talk about that. There was nothing, yeah, it's fine. I just ran. No cop, no stop. But this guy was calling me Stick, which made me think that's actually pretty cool. So that's how I came up with Stick. Yeah, no cop, no stop. There was nothing coming. There was a tree in the middle of, on the one side of the road, so nothing was coming from that way. So yeah, I was good to go. Even if I wasn't, I was still good to go. Very bumpy ride. Yet, I wish I had the force feedback going on. I forgot to download the driver though for that. This just doesn't feel right without it. I got so used to it. I was like, something, when I started to stream, I was like, something feels off here. And I figured out what. Oh, okay. Hold on. Get back up. Back up. You want me to turn around. I'm gonna just skip that. I'm not turning this thing around. It's called a Cali stop. Yeah, I actually heard about that. That if, there's, like, nothing really coming, they kind of just roll and then just kind of go at stop signs. People do a similar thing here in New York, too. Well, at least around me. Or they just don't pay attention to stop signs, they just go. No, wait. Let's see. Quick job. Now we're getting into longer jobs. Might do one of these jobs, so, I'll do this transport helicopter. Love our children's blow down. Yeah, people around here drive very recklessly. People just, there's a lot of people who, I think, genuinely got their, like, license off of, like, eBay or something, because genuinely, like, some people don't know how to drive. Like, I had this job one time where I would have to wait at a bus stop, and it was in a Walmart and, like, other stuff parking lot. And you know how many accidents I would almost see because people just would fly through a parking lot? And right by my house, too, so we got, like, a one-way that goes down, and then we got streets that just go one way down, like, down past it. Can we just... Okay, I know how to do this. That would go, like, just down past it. And, I've seen so many people, like, almost get in accidents right there because they're just so impatient. Which is fair because, like, well, like, I'm not saying, like, it's fair to be impatient there, but it used to not be that bad. They decided to turn a two-lane one-way, into a one-lane so they can add a bike lane. And the amount of traffic there has been since then has been, like, insane. Ooh. Yeah, I don't drive, but genuinely, like, I just see how, like, people drive around here and oof. Yikes. Big ol' yikes. Am I supposed to be on this side? Okay, It definitely seemed like I was on the wrong side of the road, but maybe just for this I had to be. You guys didn't see that? Let's just ignore it, please. Nobody saw that? Nobody saw it. Nothing. It was nothing. I decided to do a trick with my, truck. Oh, dear. I wanted to see, I wanted to do a sideways wheelie thingy with the truck. There wasn't anything, I didn't get caught on anything or anything like that. Okay, please do not hit that Jeep. Yeah, so I was thinking I saw that, but I wasn't too sure on the car just flew. Yo, I hate waiting in traffic with these ones. Why were we at a green light and not moving? What's going on? Where's my horn? I just, had to beep my horn a little. Top Gun everyone's. Sure does. Yeah, he's my escort. He needs to make these cars get out the way, though. Okay, there we go. Now we're moving. Now we're not moving. Can we move? Why? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we stopped? What's going on? So I don't know what's going on here. Why are we acting like this is a... Let's let one car go, and then we'll go from there. So just to ignore that flying car. Yeah, we might, cause I didn't fully catch it, but I caught it a little bit. I'm gonna probably what time? Wait, I'm gonna. Why are we not moving? Okay, wait, give me a second. I do want to make sure. So, cause I don't know if anyone was on the Twitch watching. What time is it? I'm gonna try to find that and like I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna clip that later. Yeah. Okay. So you saw the whole thing? What is this? I think I think this might be a little bugged out. Cause nobody's moving. What is going on? What is going on? First there's a flying car, and now nobody wants to fly their car through the light. I don't want to have to quit the mission. Okay, here's how we fix this. Low checkpoint. Content change detected. Updating navigation data. Please wait. What do you mean by that? I had to fix that because I think something bugged out a little bit there. Okay. Luckily, we're right back here. But yeah, something was definitely bugged out. But yeah, so since I'm doing like one of these special transports, I can run this light because I have to keep up with my escort. So I'm not doing illegals here. When I ran that stop sign earlier, that could have been considered an illegals, but no, not this. Well, when I said no, it made me think of the Pennywise thing going viral again, well, getting turned into a meme with him saying no. That'd be killing me every time I see it. I haven't seen one in a few days now, but I'll probably open TikTok later and there's gonna be like 5 of them. That's usually how these things work. I'll talk about something and then my phone's probably listening to me somehow, and then I'll see like 20 TikToks about that thing I talked about. Forget that stop sign. Flying car was... yeah. They were just doing their thing. They were having some car troubles. I'm gonna just boil it down to some car trouble. Very weird car troubles, but car troubles nonetheless. Yeah, like, I recalled seeing it, but I thought it was just me, like, looking, like, looking from chat to over to the game and, like, just miss-seeing something. But I'm glad I wasn't just losing my mind. So yeah, I definitely gotta go back and, like, look at that, because I didn't fully catch it. Like, yeah, that's definitely, like, a clippable moment. For sure. Changing lanes. Where are we going? Are we going to the shoulder? I'm kidding. Sometimes I really hate doing these missions, like the special transport, especially if it's like the very wide things, because I'll always get caught on something. Or there's been times where, like, I'll get to the end of this, and then I'll have a terrible time trying to line up the transport into the lines that I have to put it in. So then I'll have to just take the L, or it'll be, like, glitched out. Okay. Yeah. Dude, I don't know how, like, I full on, like, I don't know how I partially missed that, but I definitely gotta go back and see it, because that sounds crazy. Changing lanes. Which way are we changing lanes to? Are we... Please, don't make me have to stop on the highway here. Okay. Okay, are we going? Let's go. Before someone gets in the way. Please. Please. Highway patrol, man. Move over, please. Thank you. Before someone cuts us off. Ooh, look, a plate. Where you're hauling, right? Yeah. Like the transport helicopter thing? Yeah. But there'll be like the special transport things. There'll be like a big a huge cube thing that takes up like 2 lanes. To be like an actual pain in the ass to like just move around. called that you gotta... So, I think I've come across that before. Why'd he stop? Why'd he stop? Why did he stop? Why'd he stop so quick? Okay. There might be. So that's the thing with some of these special transport missions. You definitely gotta... There'll be like a set route you have to take. Just a terrible spot to just start. There'll be a set route you have to take. And you have to follow the escort vehicle, and yeah, there'll be times where maybe you can't fit through a certain area. Just give me a moment. Let me, I gotta step away for a sec. Just give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm gonna have to finish this up after when I'm done with this. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna end stream when I'm done with this. I don't got too much farther, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have too much farther to go, so I'm gonna finish up stream with this job. You're welcome. Thanks for hanging out and chat. But yeah, once I finish this, I gotta end stream. I'll probably be live tomorrow. I'll probably be playing Arc Raiders tomorrow though. For a while. So, and then maybe the next day we'll hop back into some more of this. But if not, I'm gonna maybe do Farming Simulator. Get another series started. I actually have an idea for like set days for different things. Yeah. That I gotta go watch that back. Yeah, I definitely gotta go watch that back because and I gotta clip it. I actually gotta clip a couple things that happened here. I'm gonna clip that thing that wasn't my fault when you like kind of first got here. With that guy merging and stuff. Amazon driver. Shame on. But I gotta clip that. I gotta clip I feel like there was one other thing that happened. Who knows? Please don't crash into him. Oh my gosh. Come on. I gotta finish this up. Come on. Well, the one time I had to ram the cop. The other time, it was his fault for stopping so quick. Yeah, the first time I had to ram him, it was because the game bugged out, so I had to reset it. Which that could be a good clip. eBay license, yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. So how I got my setup here, I don't know if like, so I don't have like any like notifications for my YouTube stream. Um, but if you did subscribe stuff, I appreciate it. I know sometimes like there's a setting on YouTube where like if you subscribe, it sometimes doesn't tell people you subscribe to them, but you still subscribe. Like I think it's if you don't have your subscriptions public, so it won't show up that you subscribe to somebody. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's my thing. When I stream, it's never been like me trying to become big or anything. I just want to make people laugh. I want give people something to enjoy. Because there's been plenty of times where, like, I've watched different streamers and stuff that it was a time where I was having maybe just a rough day or two and I just wasn't really feeling things, and watching someone just kind of just yap and be like goofy in a game, play something for a bit, it helped me like not think about my problems. So like it helps. So I just enjoy being able to maybe help someone get like a laugh out. Maybe even if they don't need the laugh, maybe just get some enjoyment. Nice. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, tomorrow, like I said, I'm gonna probably do Arc Raiders. So there might be some funny times of me just getting killed by the bots in there. Yeah, so I used to not really be into watching people play video games. When did I start watching people play video games? Oh, so why I started watching people play video games. Here's how I started watching people play video games. I was playing Resident Evil 2, like the remake, and when it comes to a horror game, I always get to a certain point where I don't want to deal with things. Like, it's not that I get scared, it's just the game stresses me out a little too much. So then I'm like, yeah, I don't want to deal with this. So then I decided to find someone who played the game because I wanted to experience the story. So I watched Markiplier's whole playthrough of Resident Evil 2, and to this day is one of my favorite things to watch. Like, I might re-watch that playthrough because genuinely the ending of that, how he played it, was actually hilarious. To me, like, dude was given a minigun and then chose not to use the minigun. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to spoil it for anyone if nobody's seen it, like played it or anything. But dude was given a minigun and then did not, like on purpose, did not use minigun. Probably late again. I'll probably be on again like around like 10 p.m. For me. I don't know what time it is for you. Like, so right now it's like after midnight for me. Um, but it'll probably be after 10 that I go live. Because I have to help my mom throughout the day, and then the last thing that I really help her with is at 10. So, yeah. But I had fun. Um, glad you enjoyed. Um, okay. Glad you enjoyed. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Um, and I appreciate you stopping by. Um, and everyone else, thank you for being here. Hope everyone has a great night. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out.